In a distant home in the woods, a woman named Jo is decorating for a baby shower. Her husband Spencer comes downstairs to joke about the fact that she's throwing her own baby shower. Jo starts to laugh until Spencer lifts her and pins her on the kitchen table. "I wish the king of the north would do that to me." The next day, Jo's assistant Caroline comes to assist her in preparing the home for the baby shower. All her friends and co-workers soon arrive and the party begins. During the party, Caroline praises Jo for being a strong entrepreneur who helped their company and wishes her well. A few tears drop here and there before the guests leave. That evening, Jo cleans up and updates her blog with a new entry about her baby shower. Jo is popular, so she gets hundreds of comments and she replies to them. Sometime later, Jo picks out a cute shirt, and Spencer jokes about it not being his size, even though he knows it's for the baby. When Jo turns back to face Spencer, she doesn't see him, but runs into a woman named Shelley, who cheerfully asks her how she feels about having a new baby. Jo notices that Shelley has a baby stroller, so she tries to see Shelley's baby, but Shelley pushes her hand away and sternly tells her not to wake a sleeping baby. That night, Jo tells Spencer about the funny experience she had at the store. They soon hear a doorbell ring, which turns out to be Spencer's mom Doris, whom they both feel are intruding in their personal space. When Doris steps in, she happily hands Jo a treat that she made for her, which she suggests may help her go into labor. That night, as Jo writes in her blog, she suddenly starts to feel uneasy and Spencer rushes to take her to the hospital. At the hospital, she goes into labor and curses at the doctors who are trying to help her. Moments later, she blacks out. She soon wakes up on a hospital bed in a dark room and tries to check for her baby. A nurse soon comes to tell her she has to poop or she can't be let out of the hospital. Jo goes to poop as requested, but she seems disgusted by the whole bloody scenario. Soon after, she leaves the hospital with Spencer. The nurse rushes out to hand her the placenta and recommends that she eat it because it's nutritious. Jo looks at the woman as if she had poop on her forehead, but gladly collects it. When they get the baby in the car, the couple give themselves a pep talk and Spencer asks Jo if she's okay. They soon go on the road and Spencer drives slow because of the baby. Jo tells him she hopes he doesn't become an old lady behind a steering wheel because they've had a baby. While Jo looks outside the car window, she sees another woman pushing a baby stroller. But suddenly the woman disappears and she sees Spencer knock on the window to tell her to step out of the car. Jo doesn't know when they got home and wonders why she saw a woman outside. For the rest of the day, the baby Ruby cries every minute and they both try to make her stop. Eventually, Jo successfully puts Ruby to bed. She tries to take a picture of the baby but is soon alerted by a ringing at the door that makes Ruby cry. Jo instantly gets angry that someone is ringing their door in the middle of the night. But when she opens the door, it turns out it's morning. She finds her assistant, Caroline, and some men who have come to work on their roof outside. Jo steps in and wonders when it became morning. Spencer soon comes downstairs with the baby so Jo can feed him. Hours later, Jo wakes up on the couch next to Spencer, who is also sleeping. She doesn't see the baby, but she sees the dog, who is munching on a large piece of bone. Jo lets out a scream because she feels the dog ate the baby. The next day, they go to the doctor to report the funny incident. Jo later explains that Spencer is a butcher and the bone was from his workplace. Jo also asks if it's normal for Ruby to always be crying, and the doctor says it's normal for babies to cry. When Jo gets home, Doris tries to comfort her by telling her that Spencer always cried when he was a baby. Spencer and Doris soon get into an argument, and Jo goes upstairs to put Ruby to sleep. Ruby soon starts to cry again, and Jo carries her around all day to shut her up. This continues for days, and days turn into weeks and more. One time, Jo takes Ruby out on a stroller. A car rushes past her and she trips trying to guard the stroller. Shelley, who is pushing her own stroller, comes to help her and they talk. Shelley takes her to a group of other mothers who are pushing their babies around, so they get talking. They all talk about being a mother, and they all remember Jo because of a famous recipe she created. She jokingly asks them how they stop their babies from crying because hers is almost making her run mad. They all tell her to trust her motherly instincts, and this doesn't make sense to Jo because it seems she's doing something wrong. Later, Spencer convinces Jo to leave Ruby in the hands of his mother, so they can go out on a date since it's been a long time. Jo goes to the bathroom to use the milking machine to suck out some milk for Ruby. As she looks downward, her reflection stares right at her. Jo is hesitant to leave for the date, but Spencer insists. When they get to the restaurant, Jo tells Spencer she feels like she's been disappearing, but he assures her that it's totally normal for new mothers and she'll get better when she returns to work. When Spencer goes into the restroom, Jo tries to check the webcam that's in Ruby's room, but it suddenly loses connection. When Jo is unable to reach Doris on the phone, she rushes home and trips on several things. Spencer tries to stop her, but she doesn't listen. When they get home, Spencer explains that his mother must have tripped the webcam when trying to tuck Ruby in. That night, Jo goes to check on Ruby again. She tries to feed Ruby, but Ruby bites her so hard that she bleeds. The next day, Jo speaks to a home renovator about remodeling the home to make it safe from the baby. The renovator corrects her train of thought by asking if she meant to make it safe for the baby, and Jo agrees that's what she meant. Suddenly, pictures of her getting impaled while trying to help Ruby flash through her mind. Sometime later, Jo goes out on a run with the other mother. She asks Shelley if she ever feels that her baby is angry at her, but Shelley tells her she needs to go out and get her groove back. Ruby suddenly starts to cry, so Jo takes her home. Later, Jo goes home to do some house chores. While she's working, Caroline comes to tell her that the baby is crying again. Jo, who is now tired of it all, angrily goes to tell Ruby that she won't let her win and asks her to keep quiet. When Spencer gets home, he tries to speak to his wife, but the baby starts crying again. Jo angrily goes upstairs to attend to her, but Spencer begs Jo to let him help. Jo tells him there's nothing he can do because Ruby just won't shut up. Eventually, Spencer goes upstairs and Ruby instantly keeps quiet. That night, Jo dresses like a badass and goes out to the mother's night out. Spencer tries to ask her where she's going, but she only tells him she's going out. When she gets to the pub, she puffs a cigarette outside. While she stands outside, her shadow, who's also puffing a cigarette, walks away from her. Jo goes inside to meet the other mothers and they share how hard being a mother is with her. Soon, they all start to drink and dance. Jo and Shelley dance together and get more intimate. Eventually, they both go into a car to make out, while the other ladies are outside. When it's morning, Jo wakes up in front of the steering wheel in the middle of the road. She gets a voicemail from Shelley, who asks her why she didn't go out with them. When Jo gets home, she tells Spencer that she fell asleep in front of the steering wheel because she hasn't been sleeping well. Spencer seems angry and reserved that she left all night. Eventually, he makes a remark about how he has to go to work since one of them has to work, and Jo loses her cool. They soon get into an argument and Spencer mentions that she seems unhappy about having a child. While they argue, Ruby wakes up and starts crying. When Jo goes to tell her to keep quiet, Ruby suddenly stops. Jo reaches out to touch her, but Ruby suddenly yanks her earring and injures her ears. Jo takes Ruby to the hospital, and the doctor tells her it's normal for babies to grab. Jo suddenly starts talking about how she thinks her baby may be angry and disappointed with her, but the doctor wonders how that's possible. He goes outside to speak to one of his nurses about how he thinks Jo isn't feeling right in the head while Jo sits in his office. Jo reads a book about babies and learns that sometimes babies behave oddly because they're trying to communicate something with their parents. Jo suddenly feels that Ruby is trying to communicate that there's a danger, so she picks her up and runs outside the hospital. Even though the doctor tries to stop her, Jo runs to where Spencer works and tells him their baby doesn't hate her but is only trying to communicate something to her. Spencer calms her down and drives her home before he returns to work. Doris takes care of Jo as per Spencer's request. Doris tells Jo about how Spencer made her life a living hell when she just had him. She explains that even though everyone kept saying having a child was a beautiful thing, she couldn't stop him from crying, and it was ruining her life. Doris explains that months after, she started to fantasize about losing him, until one day she grabbed a knife to stab him herself, but didn't go through with it. Jo tells her to stop talking, but Doris tells her that these things need to be spoken about so it doesn't eat women up. That night, Doris watches Ruby so Jo can rest. Jo wakes up in the middle of the night and goes to check on Ruby. When she peeks into the room, she notices Doris breastfeeding Ruby, so she collapses. The next morning, Jo questions Doris about what happened last night. She wearily tells Doris not to carry the baby while she goes out to check the workers. When Jo follows Caroline outside, a worker drops a hammer that almost hits her head. Jo gets disturbed and rushes inside to grab Ruby. Jo takes Ruby to Shelley's house and rushes inside. Shelley becomes worried that Jo must have told Spencer about their fling together, but Jo tells her she thought that was a dream. Shelley told her it wasn't, and she has been trying to call her ever since, but she just ghosted her. Shelley tells her she's struggling with her femininity and marriage, which makes it worse that Jo ghosted her. Jo, who is worried that she's in danger, asks Shelley to give her a minute while she tries to call her husband. When Jo steps away, she goes into Shelley's baby crib and finds it empty. She realizes that she has never seen Shelley's baby and wonders where her baby is. She goes into her bathtub to find pools of blood, which means she must have killed her child. Jo rushes out to find Shelley carrying Ruby. She demands that she give her back, but Shelley refuses. When Ruby bites Shelley's hand, she drops her, and Jo takes the baby away. When Jo gets home, she finds Spencer waiting for her in his bloody apron. She becomes suspicious and asks him why he's still wearing his apron, so he tells her he rushed home from work. Jo becomes weary of him, but Doris soon comes to take Ruby from her so that she can rest. That night, Spencer informs Jo that he's requested help from some professionals who are going to come take her away to help her. Jo becomes afraid that they're going to take her baby away from her. Jo asks for one last chance to carry Ruby and suddenly pulls out a knife when she holds her. She accuses Spencer of a mysterious plan to harm their daughter and runs outside with Ruby. Jo gets into the car, while Spencer hits the door and demands that she opens the door. As Jo drives, Ruby starts to cry, so Jo calms her down. Jo looks back to check on her, but suddenly sees a figure on the road when she turns her head, which makes her turn the car into the woods to avoid the person. Next thing she knows, Jo wakes up in a hospital with Spencer by her side. Weeks later, Jo is in a rehabilitation center. Later, her doctor asks if she still has paranoia and is still seeing monsters, but Jo replies that it has stopped. Jo tells the doctor she's afraid that they'll come back when she returns home. The doctor tells her she has a condition that occurs among nursing mothers called postpartum, which has symptoms of depression and sometimes psychosis. The doctor tells her it'll be fine and asks her to take one step at a time. Doris soon comes to drive Jo back home after a long time. Jo thanks her for all she does and tells her she was weary of relating with her like her own mother because she lost her mother when she was young. Jo goes inside but avoids touching Ruby, even though Spencer urges her to. At night, Spencer tells Jo that Ruby loves her, but she seems to be in disbelief. Spencer says that the police found her wrapped around Ruby on the scene of the accident because she had tried to save her. At midnight, Jo hears Ruby crying and eventually goes to see her. She takes her downstairs and drops her in a stroller while she tries to heat her food. Jo tries to speak calmly to Ruby, but soon loses her cool and begs her to keep quiet. Jo soon shouts at Ruby and throws the feeding bottle on the ground to stop her crying. Suddenly, Jo's eyes clear and she doesn't find Ruby in her stroller. She spots a figure running away from the home and runs after her to take Ruby back. When she chases the person into the woods, she finds out the person is herself. The other Jo holds on to Ruby, but eventually tells her she's not afraid of her. The other Jo hands Ruby to her and steps back, leaving Jo with Ruby until the sun suddenly comes up. What did y'all think of the movie? I think it's really important to talk about postpartum depression and postpartum psychosis. These are things that mothers go through, and we must help them feel less alone.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications and leave a like. It really helps the channel.